Persuasive speech assignment, Arno Hess. Hi. I titled my speech today, Quo Vadis America, because I would like to stir an awareness of societal changes in the United States and cause a deeper concern about where this country is going as a nation, when I will be pointing at three headlines in the recent news. The 10th anniversary of 9/11, the terrorist attack on the World Trade Center 10 years ago, is still vividly ringing in our memories. A young pastor in Iran is facing the death penalty because he is refusing to deny his Christian faith. Several states of the US passed legislation to allow same-sex marriages, and now it's okay to live out your homosexuality even in the United States Defense Forces. Right here in my own neighborhood, some young neighbors think that they can live whatever they want to live and do whatever they want to do, making it impossible for anyone around them during this past summer to spend even one single day in peace and quiet while they were partying, continuously partying, smoking their marijuana out in the open without any inhibitions. And if you're wondering why I'm telling you this, it is that an excessively liberated societal mindset has taken hold of the American way of life and is pushing basic rights to the extreme while increasing sorrow and burdens on others by deviously restricting their individual freedom. I would like to touch your personal concerns today about the return to and the preservation of values on which this great nation was originally founded on and where it is going, by pointing to illegal drug use like marijuana and ecstasy, by pointing to the troubling situation of illegal immigrants, and by reflecting on some Christian attitudes and values of our founding fathers. The Office of National Drug Abuse Policy at the White House, on their website www.whitehouse.gov, informs that drug use happens in all parts of society, that it is straining the economy, it is depleting the healthcare system, it is running down the criminal justice system, and it endangers the future of young people. And I just recently learned in biology that the continued use of ecstasy depletes the brain's own storage of serotonin, which is an antidepressant. It makes you feel good, it keeps you going. It causes neural imbalances. It destroys brain cells, and that is irreversible. It cannot be replaced. Sam Hananel of the Associated Press reported on MSNBC that the illegal drug use is on an all-time high within the last decade. And his source at the Office of National Drug Control Policy confirms that contributing to this rise is the growing number of states approving medical marijuana. This information is retrieved from www.msnbc.msn.com. In the second half of the last century, the focus of illegal immigration was concentrated on the Caribbean, where many fled to Florida from Cuba due to political changes in the government. Today, a seemingly uncontrollable flood of illegals is coming into the country from Mexico, working in orchards or for construction companies, according to information from the website www.usimmigrationsupport.org. Those illegals, those people coming in, form cultural enclaves in areas of the United States with high immigrant population. And while in the days of old, in the days of the first railroad, people were brought in from the Asian continent, from China, to do the cheap labor, the decision of old still carries certain problems and consequences into our days, with situations and problems like human trafficking, people being smuggled by organized crime syndicates, and not within the range of illegal immigrants It is a Christian attitude to extend a hand, a helping hand to refugees of political or religious persecution, which has happened in this country for a long time and caused a high concentration of Muslims in the United States and a high number of that population which does not fall under this persecution category. Throughout the centuries, America has developed to a cultural and religious melting pot where the original Christian principles of the Founding Fathers got lost. At the website http://christianity.about.com, information states that 24 of the 56 signers of the Declaration of Independence held seminary or Bible school degrees. Like it says in the diary and autobiography of John Adams, the general principle on which the fathers achieved independence were the general principles of Christianity. I will avow that I then believed and now believe that those general principles of Christianity are as eternal and immutable as the existence and attributes of God. Thomas Jefferson declares in his writings, I am a real Christian, that is to say, a disciple of the doctrines of Jesus Christ. And Benjamin Franklin made it public when he said, here is my creed. I believe in one God, the creator of the universe, that he governs it by his providence, that he ought to be worshipped. And now I would like you to take some time to mentally look at a damaged economy, at high unemployment, and at a population which is socially out of bounds. And then consider at what level the best impact can be achieved. I hope I have stirred you enough to consider how changes in the past few decades are considerably shaping America's future in a troublesome light, with the terrifying drug abuse situation, with the steadily increasing number of illegal immigrants, and with my reflecting on some principles on which this nation was founded. To be an effective part of a sound society, we cannot simply live our lives and leave the problem-solving process to others. As we do it here on our block, we stand up for what is right and fight what is wrong, not tolerating the escalation of unethical attitudes. The Bible teaches us to stand strong in our faith, and following this biblical example, the best way to do it is to begin within our own families, and from there to reach out to the community and to the society. Thank you very much.